Okay, alright, PJ. Actually, that helps test out on something else that I need to look into anyway, so thank you. Yeah, okay. Actually, let's test it. Wait. Okay, alrighty. Yeah, for some reason it's not showing up on the screen. Chat, I mean. That's... For some reason it's not showing up on the screen. Chat, I mean. That's concerning. I mean, not too concerning with this game, but... I guess right now I'm just gonna take the chat out until I figure out what's going on. Oh well. Restream's being a bit of a pain in the ass anyway. Alright. No. Back. Alright. It's not my fault. At least I think so. I'd like to think so. Well, anyway, for those who are keeping up with the streams, may have realized that it cut out last time. That's because my OBS crashed. So we're just gonna go over. Okay. So well, Shuichi, do you notice anything? This helped a lot. Kibo. Without you, I never would have been able to see through Kyo's lie. My lie? You said that you drew the magic circle exactly as it appears in the document, but that's a lie, isn't it? The magic circle at the scene had lines stretched to the room's corners.
Which means that you would be able to find the floorboard from anywhere in the room.
So it was different from the document after all.
All because Himiko noticed. And because of Kibo, too.
Because overshadowing a bit?
Hey, where's my things? I'm the one who installed that function into Kibo.
Okay. Really? Yeah, I guess it would be. Alright, just turn myself up a little bit then. I also have the fade in, fade out. Well, I know you can't hear this right now, but thank you, Chris, anyway. Yeah, please do not spoil anything. Last stream was a disaster. I'm gonna take it with a grain of salt. I'm going to kind of weigh it both ways. That it may be true and may not be true. It is what it is, but I don't want any more spoilers for this game. At all. So, please, don't. And, yes, I know the chat isn't showing up on the stream.
Hey, yeah, what was it you were saying about its purpose?
Oh, to be honest, the purpose of that image recording function is to monitor my health. Specifically, I make Kibo use that function every day to analyze my turds. Your what? Why? Shit is a great indicator of intestinal health and gut bacteria quality.
Same old Miu.
Plus, taking a satisfying shit does wonders for a woman's natural beauty, so... See? You're all grossed out! This is why I didn't want to tell you about my plan! Quit talking about your poop. No one cares. Kyo, you killed Tenko, didn't you? Just give up and admit it already.
So, Kyo, if you have any objections, you can...
Your deductions are fiction.
Okay. Wow. 2 in 1? That's a new record. Also, yeah, the game is definitely lagging out.
Given me the option, I will most certainly object.
Whatever. It's running as much as it will.
To be honest, it's unimportant, but it may be an amusing diversion.
Although, let me check real quick. Is there anything running on the computer that doesn't need to be running right now? Let's see. Just Skype. Yep, another stream. Kind of starting off a bit rough, but and Discord is running in the background as well. That doesn't need to be running right now. That's all right. Well, unimportant.
Now I shall bear with.
Oh god. Whoa. Whoa, 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 hold on, hold on. What the fuck? That's on the screen. Stop it. It's fine. God damn it. Well, I guess we're not getting that dialogue.
Claim I am the culprit. Then what of the murder weapon? It was set up in the cage. The only people capable of that are Kokichi and Shuichi, who carried the cage. So suspicion should fall on them.
True, we could have placed the sickle there, but we could not have removed it later. Because we weren't the ones who lifted the cage. That was Himiko.
The only person who could have collected the sickle is Himiko. But the only people who could have placed the sickle are Kokichi and Shuichi. But in regards to that dilemma, I did not carry the cage, nor did I lift it. I had no opportunity to touch the
shit.
sickle. So simply put, I am not the killer.
It actually is lagging. Fuck.
The only person who could have collected the sickle is Himiko. But the only people who could have placed the sickle...
Oh, come on. Bug off, game.
But in regards to that dilemma, I did not carry the cage, nor did I lift it. I had no opportunity to
God
touch the
damn it.
sickle. So simply put, I am not the killer.
That's twice now. Okay, fourth.
The only person who could have collected the sickle is Himiko.
First.
But the only people who could have placed the sickle are Kokichi
Second.
and Shuichi. But in regards
Fifth.
to that dilemma,
Third.
I did not carry the cage, nor did I lift it. I had no opportunity to
Thank
touch
you.
the sickle.
Jesus.
Oh, cut through your words.
I'm not good at that game.
The only person who could have set up the sickle and retrieved it afterward is Kyo. That was done by covering the cage with a white cloth. You could have secretly placed the sickle when you draped the cloth. And retrieved it afterward when you removed the cloth. Then, while everyone was distracted, you discreetly dropped the sickle under the floor.
Wonderful! That's exactly correct.
Okay. What?
It's correct. Then why don't you give up already?
The trick I put so much work into is just wasted effort now. Alas.
So, it was you? You killed Tenko?
I'm still gonna bring up the point that
Let me guess.
Tinko's
You'll
killer
never
means
forgive
nothing
me.
if it's not the same killer as
Himiko
Angie.
must hate me so very much. Maybe you'd feel better if I was executed by Monokuma. But unfortunately for you, that won't happen.
There we go. There's the twist.
You vote for me, every spotless, including myself, will die.
What you talking about, Kyo?
You still don't understand?
If he's not Angie's killer, it doesn't
I
mean
killed
anything.
Tenko, that is the truth. But it is meaningless in this class trial.
Meaningless?
You mean Monokuma's extra rule, right?
What happens if you... Yeah, we know.
You see, I killed Tenko, but not Angie. For us, Tenko's death is nothing but a trivial issue. Because the blackened in this trial is the culprit who killed Angie.
Bingo.
Trivial issue?
Sorry, Himiko. That's actually true.
That's gotta be a lie. You probably killed Angie too.
That is simply not possible. Recall that I was unable to enter Angie's lab.
Oh, only student council members and Kokichi could enter research lab.
And now we're back to the square
How
one.
could I have possibly killed Angie when I couldn't even enter her lab?
We can figure that out. No one else could have done it besides you. If you're the one who killed Tenko, you gotta be the one who killed Angie.
I understand how you feel, Himiko, but maybe we can discuss this rationally and calmly. There is a non-zero possibility that Kyo is telling the truth.
So you understand how she feels. I see. Wait, robots can understand human feelings?
Of course I understand. I worked really hard to understand.
Hey, why are you getting all worked up, Kibo? Chill, dude.
That's enough! It's voting time! I'm gonna vote for him!
Himiko.
Voting for me will only help the one who murdered Angie.
Isn't Kyo culprit?
You still don't get it.
Of course I'm not. This case was an error on my part. Monokuma added that rule after both bodies were found, yes? How was I to know that the trial would only be for Angie's killer? Had I known, I certainly wouldn't have killed Tenko.
Why did you?
You're lying! You killed Tenko and Angie!
Now hold on. Jumping to conclusions here is dangerous.
We should talk it out more. This case might have juicy plot twists waiting to happen.
Plus, we haven't even used half of the truth bullets yet.
Next to that, any way you look at this case, Kyo is obviously the culprit. Yeah, there's sort of no other way to look at it.
No, it's too dangerous to vote before we arrive at a logical decision.
The culprit's one of you! Wowee! This argument is getting intense! At times
Here we go.
The Ultimate Academy is proud to present its very own more phenomenal trial grounds!
Yippee! I've been waiting for this!
Why were you waiting for it?
Hugh confessed to killing Tenko, but insists he didn't kill Angie. We won't forgive Kyo for what he did, but we can't vote until we know the facts. I have to pin down the evidence and convince everyone. Split opinion. So who's on whose side this time? Fuck, my jaw hurts. I don't know what I did. It's definitely my jaw, not my teeth. Not again. Alright. Vote for Korikyo? Really?
Kyo killed Tenko and Angie!
I got this! But he couldn't get into Angie's research lab.
He forced
What?
his way into Angie's research lab and killed her!
The katana was found in Kyo's lab.
Kibo, we don't know for certain that Kyo killed Angie.
Yes.
So
What?
Kyo did kill Tenko, but he not blackened?
He was planning to use the new rule to protect himself all along.
Kyo!
Not possible. That rule was added after both murders.
Yes. Yes.
The mystery of Tenko's death. Can't we just vote now?
I got this! Not yet. There's still another mystery to solve.
Okay.
Kyo killed Tenko and Angie!
When we aren't consistent, our position looks weak. We have to work together. If we vote now, we'll never know the truth. We have to defend that point. Alright, let's try this again.
Kyo killed Tenko and Angie! He forced his way into Angie's research lab and killed her!
Kyo!
Anyone could have entered my lab.
The
damn
katana
it.
was found in Kyo's lab.
Let's try this one.
Anyone could have entered my lab.
So
Okay.
Kyo did kill Tenko, but he not blackened?
Kyo?
We don't know for certain that Kyo killed Angie.
He was planning to use the new rule to protect himself all along.
Okay, that one's laid out.
We solved the mystery of Tenko's death. Can't we just vote now?
Yeah, we're gonna fast forward through this a little bit.
Tenko and Angie!
Kibo, we don't know for certain that Kyo killed Angie.
Okay, that makes more sense. Hey, username.
Forced his way into Angie's research lab and killed her!
I got this! But I couldn't get into Angie's research lab.
Hey,
The
Kiba.
katana was found in Kyo's lab.
Kyo! Anyone could have entered my lab.
Okay.
So Kyo did kill Tenko, but not Blackened?
Kokichi! Perhaps there's a second Blackened we need to find.
He's planning to use the new rule to protect himself all along.
Kyo! Not possible. That rule was added after both murders.
We solved the mystery of Tenko's death. Can't we just vote now?
I got this! Not yet. There's still another mystery to solve.
What button am I mashing? Crouch bind. It's gonna switch. No. Oh man. Even split were fewer. It's now 4 and 5.
It would be a mistake to vote before we've completely solved Angie's murder. And there's still the mystery of Tenko's murder.
Mystery?
Mystery? What kind of mystery?
Well, Kyo's confession derailed our conversation a bit. But we still have to go over one of the clues found at Tenko's crime scene.
The dried blood, right?
I believe it might even have something to do with Angie's murder.
Yes, the outlying piece of evidence at Tenko's murder scene. Also, just for reference, PJ, username and Kibo are okay. They were here last time. They were good. Where is it? Oh, where's... There it is.
This is it! The bloodstain found under the floor. Makino found it during the investigation. It was beneath the floorboard that the culprit stomped on.
Is that Tenko's blood?
Alright.
Bloodstain was too far from Tenko's corpse to have been hers.
I just want to put it on record, that's all.
Also, the bloodstain was already dry when we found it. But the blood from Tenko's body hadn't even
PJ's a moderator here. I kind of dragged him in.
Well, that's weird. Why was that bloodstain the only dry one?
I don't want anything like yesterday happening. The bloodstain under the floorboard was dry because... Well, because it happened before the seance.
That's it! The bloodstain wasn't from Tenko's murder. It was there before we started the seance.
Before the seance?
That should make it clear whose blood it was. Angie's?
That's it! That bloodstain wasn't Tenko's. It was Angie's.
Why was blood from Angie at the scene of Tenko's murder?
Yeah, wasn't
Yeah,
Angie
PJ's
killed in
right.
the research lab?
I just couldn't find the right words. He got it.
Just because we found her body there doesn't mean she was killed there.
If she wasn't killed there, that makes it
Ah, I guess that's possible.
easier, actually.
If Angie wasn't killed in her lab, then that opens up a lot more possibilities.
Alright, Kibo.
We assumed that only
I'm in
council
a
members could have
much
killed Angie
much
since
better
her body
mood than
was in her
yesterday.
lab.
What? Wait, what's wrong with Shuichi's hand, PJ?
But if she died somewhere else, then we can't suspect just the council members anymore.
Exactly.
So the culprit didn't enter her lab, but waited for her to come out of it?
I'm not sure if the culprit waited for her, but they probably killed her when she came out. Well, I thought that was more likely from the start.
Question is, why would she be underneath there?
I went to places Angie might have gone and checked all 3 empty rooms.
Why would she have gone there, though?
Places she might have gone? Why did you check the empty rooms then?
The empty rooms were the only places I could think of that Angie would go.
Why? Too
Did
bony?
Angie have business in rooms?
It seems Kokichi's up to his usual misleading nonsense again.
Oh, shut up, Kyo.
I do lie a lot, and I could be lying right now too. But I'm pretty sure someone's panicking right now because of my lie.
Then she left her lab on her own and headed to the room where she was killed. Is Kokichi's statement true, or... Non-stop debate! Am I going to agree with Kokichi?
The art research lab is not where Angie was killed. She was killed in the empty room instead.
Why?
She left her lab on her own?
But why would she go into an empty room?
Does Kibo name pun qualify as a... No, it doesn't. It doesn't qualify as a spoiler, and that. Also, welcome to the stream.
Been anything in there?
Except for candles.
That's it! She wanted a candle!
Does she want a candle? Oh, so she can burn the Necronomicon.
That's it. Angie went to that room to get a candle.
Yeah, for kinky wax play!
Oh, Mew.
No. Angie was going to use it for the ritual. According to the Necronomicon, to resurrect the dead.
Don't mess with PJ, Kibo. Nothing good comes out of it. At least on your end.
Then, did she seek out a candle so she could burn the book?
That's right. There's nothing to start a fire with in Angie's lab. So she went to go get a candle from one of the empty rooms.
Kibo means hope in Japanese. Oh, really?
And that's when the culprit attacked her.
That's interesting. Kibo is Junko confirmed.
That's like there's dried blood underfloor.
No, not Junko. Makoto.
Which means Angie was attacked in the same room the seance was held. Bravo, Himiko. Well done for choosing that room for the seance. If we hadn't done the seance in that room, then Tenko's murder would have been in another room. If that happened, no one would have discovered Angie's bloodstain under the floorboards.
That's right. Shuichi and I only checked under the floorboards where Tenko died.
Yep, it's all thanks to Himiko for choosing the same room as Angie. This must be a Tua's will. Or maybe the power of magic.
Okay, now Kokichi is just mocking.
It's neither. I just picked one.
It's
on.
plot.
You're all acting as though you've proven that as fact already.
What's wrong, Kyo?
You claim Angie was murdered in the empty room, and then moved to the lab?
It would make sense.
Then how do you explain the large amount of blood in the lab? It may be possible to carry a body, but blood cannot be moved.
I have an answer to that. I have an answer. You fucker.
She was still alive after the attack in the empty room. She was killed after she was carried to her lab.
So she was just knocked out. That means the culprit attacked her twice. I have evidence of that. Oh, the forehead. Good.
I was wrong!
Oh, come on. It was in the Monokuma file. Ugh.
This is it! The fatal wound was a cut to the back of her neck from a katana. But she also showed signs of blunt force trauma, and I think I know why. After Angie was knocked unconscious in the empty room, she was killed in her lab.
I see. So that puddle of blood is from the killing blow.
That explains how the killer got in and out of the room.
Ha! It's all clear now. Angie was attacked
It happens.
in the empty room,
It
carried
honestly
to the
happens.
lab.
You get distracted, or I'm sure your username is gonna come back eventually.
That the culprit finished her off.
What's the matter, Kyo?
All clear. This is all clear.
Oh boy.
What are you all talking about? All clear? What is all clear? What are you? All clear? What are you all?
Whoa. Okay. Kyo?
You what? What are? I will
Kyo.
not fear. I will not back down.
Whoa.
Sweet Korekio, calm yourself. Their words are all hollow. There is no meaning to any of them.
What?
You must teach these ignorant children a lesson.
Probably not his sister.
Yes, you're right.
You got a multiple personality disorder here.
I'll teach them.
What the hell are you mumbling about? You're giving me the goddamn willies!
Not yet. Nothing is clear at all.
Oh boy, what are you arguing here?
It's full of doubts, of mysteries, of a dense, impenetrable fog! Nothing is clear at all!
What are you arguing here, though? Hi, little bread. 12 out of 3. How many the duct tape?
Angie was attacked in the empty room first,
Oh, fuck you.
and then carried into the research lab? Impossible! Impossible! That's nothing but a delusion! You intend to poison our minds with your delusions?
It's no delusion. Angie's 2 external wounds tell the story. After she was struck in the empty room, she was carried to the art research lab and then killed.
So we need to prove that
You say the
point.
culprit carried Angie's body? And not a single drop of blood fell?
Oh, I was
The
right.
hallway and empty room had no bloodstains.
What? Did you see blood in the hallway? Then why wasn't it smeared all over? Because it's not there, is it? You're bending the facts to make me suspicious. What kind of detective are you?
I was wrong!
You say the culprit carried Angie's body? And not a single drop of blood fell? The hallway and empty room had no bloodstains.
Okay.
Even if you wipe them down later, there'd still be traces of evidence left behind. But there was no evidence anywhere, was there, Shuichi?
I'll cut through your words.
Okay, I was too early.
There was
Is your
evidence left at
robot?
the scene. The bloody tape under Angie's body.
What?
It was wrapped around her head to stop the bleeding while she was being carried.
Bloody tape? Gonta didn't notice at all.
I got it.
was under the
It's because he's a robot, little bread.
Evidence the culprit should have gotten rid of. But since it was hidden, the culprit didn't notice and failed to dispose of it.
Don't use the bathroom because you're a robot.
It must have fallen as the fatal blow was dealt and ended up under her body.
It must have been Atua who did that for us.
What? Atua? How long are you going to keep that up?
Now we know most of the mystery behind Andy's murder.
I'm convinced there's only one person who could have killed Angie.
Cute, did both? Wow. Alright. I didn't expect that.
It has to be you.
Well, it makes sense, but I didn't expect that.
Kyo. You killed Angie.
What the fuck? So it's true.
Hey, you wanted to know what a blacken felt like. Well,
Such a boring,
now you got double.
obvious answer.
You mean Mechamaru?
Both of them.
Spoilers.
Why did you kill them?
In terms of pure logic, only one victim was necessary to win.
Why? Why you killed them both?
I think one of the murders was an accident.
An accident?
I'd say Angie's.
That's right. It wasn't part of the plan.
Huh? Which one?
I want to say Angie's. A murder that was an accident. A murder that was an accident is...
That's it.
Yeah. Because he set up way too much for Tenko's
Angie's
murder.
was an accident.
What? Tenko wasn't accident?
That's right. Kyo originally planned to kill someone with a seesaw trick.
Oh, and she caught him.
But while he was making preparations in the empty room, Angie walked in.
Okay.
So he decided to kill her in order to keep her from talking.
Even though it doesn't look like she saw him at all.
She just happened to walk in on the culprit setting up and was killed.
Then he should have just stopped there. Tenko killed Angie. There was no reason for him to kill Tenko.
Well, what was the motive?
You only needed to kill one for this game. Killing two is pointless. If you get bonus points for killing more, then sure. Otherwise, it leaves more clues behind.
Why, Kyo? Why you kill two of our friends?
What on earth are you talking about?
Your face gives it away at this point, Kyo.
No, I'm not the culprit. So, why is everyone looking at me like I am? Why? Why are they? Why is it?
More killing equals more fun.
Kyo.
Ah, stop.
Yes. You mustn't raise your voice. You mustn't stutter. You mustn't.
No one
lose
is here?
composure.
There
You
are people
mustn't
here,
get
Kibo.
flustered.
There's just not a lot of
You
people.
mustn't waver. Look at their horrid faces. This sorry lot is not worth agonizing over. You're right. Yeah, you're right.
he goes again. What the hell's wrong with him?
Multiple with this personality.
It almost seems like he's talking with someone.
Someone? He's just talking to himself. And why the hell is he wearing lipstick?
In essence, isn't this 3 games in a row where this shit happens?
No matter how loudly you protest, this is
You love your waifu so much you become her.
I never acknowledge your allegations. Not a single one of them.
He's composed himself.
So you see, there is no evidence that I killed Angie. No, I will not acknowledge it.
You're gonna be upset. I think he has multiple personality disorder. Or curse.
Mystery! I won't acknowledge your deductions or guesses. Well said. Good job, Corregio. Yes, thanks.
Yeah.
Creeps me the fuck out!
No evidence. There's no evidence that he killed Angie?
You're wrong. There is evidence.
What? You do realize bluffs like that won't work, yes?
I'm the detective, not you. Shut the fuck up.
The weapon that was used to knock Angie unconscious in the empty room. That weapon tells us the whole story, Kyo.
Does it?
That's not possible. I think you may have misunderstood. Apologize. Come on, apologize. 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 Apologize.
Seriously, what the hell's happening?
No idea what's happening with Kyo. But I know what weapon he used on Angie. I have to prove it to him. Here we go. Argument, armament.
I have nothing to admit. You are simply wrong. Yeah, I'm not the culprit. So I have nothing to confess. I have nothing to admit. You are simply wrong. Yeah, I'm not the culprit. Why must you force your delusions on us? Your logic? That's merely a delusion. Well said, Corregio. To continue this debate is meaningless. Why must you force your delusions on us? Your logic? That's merely a delusion. Well said, Corregio. To continue...
What's the matter, Corregio?
I told you I am not the culprit. So why are you looking at me like that? You're all wrong, not me. Corregio speaks the truth. Such a sorry lot. Apologize. 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 I told you I am not the culprit. So why are you looking at me like that? You're all wrong, not me. Corregio speaks the truth. Such a sorry lot. Apologize. 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 I told you I am not the culprit. So why are you looking at me like that? You're all wrong, not me. Corregio speaks the truth. Such a sorry lot. Apologize. 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 I told you I am not the culprit. So why are you looking at me like that?
What's the final blow?
You have no proof that Corregio is the killer.
Moved. Oh, removed floorboard. God damn it.
I told you I am not the culprit. So why are you looking at me like that? You're all wrong, not me. You have no proof that
Removed
Corregio is the killer.
floorboard.
It ends here.
Hi, Devin. Sorry, I didn't apologize. I didn't answer. I was focused on that.
The same floorboard used in the seesaw trick.
I see.
Devin,
And how do you
also,
know the floorboard
no
was
spoilers.
a murder weapon?
I trust you, but still, no
There was a
spoilers.
small patch of dried blood on the underside of the floorboard.
She was knocked up on the floor by the floorboard.
Blood that spattered there when the culprit struck Angie with the board. But that's not the only evidence that she was hit with that floorboard. There's also the
in
bloodstain
that,
under the floor to consider.
I unfortunately
For
did
that
not
to
get
be
to
there,
see the aesthetics because I was
the
so focused on
floorboard
actually
must
pressing the
not have been in
buttons.
place
So I'm
at
gonna
the
have to
time
look
of the
that up later.
Good point. Had the floorboard been in place, her blood wouldn't have splattered beneath it.
Keo's earlier confession is further evidence that the floorboard was used. How?
If the weapon used to hit Angie is the floorboard from the seesaw trick,
It means the culprit knew about the seesaw, so the same person killed Tenko and Angie.
What's the matter, Keo?
I believe that while Keo was setting up the seesaw, he was holding the board when Angie walked in.
And he cold-cocked her with the floorboard.
all you can do now is accept it. You even confessed to Tenko's murder already.
That's true. This is the truth.
Looks like we're almost at the end. All right, Shuichi. I'll leave the finale to you. Bring down the house.
One thing left to do.
Chi, please, put an end to this.
Them Chiaki haters.
Angie and Tenko's sake. End this class trial.
There's only one thing left to do.
I understand. I'll go over everything one more time.
Time for the closing argument.
Keo, I want you to confess. No, I will force you to confess.
Start. Who's the culprit with? Okay, so what do we got? We remove the gold leaf katana. Let's do it. That unconscious. He was suppressing the injury. What weapon killed Angie? Remove floorboard. Knocked her unconscious. He took her out with a table slam. Do I need the stone? Probably. Whose effigy was stabbed? Handle the spinning katana. Who unlocked the door? Okay. Sickle placed to kill. Oh, right. What weapon? Hit the sliding lock. Like Shuichi's design, better with the hat. Yeah, that's a lot of people's idea. That Shuichi looked better with the hat. Alright, Kokichi's lockpicking. That's how we got in. Oh no, of course court doesn't go like this. Alright. Footsteps contaminated the scene. That was when Himiko ran out. Shuichi extinguished the flame. Stomped hard on the floorboard. And finally,
This is the truth of the case. Let's look back at the first murder.
alright, Annette.
It was
There is
late
no
last night.
antenna
culprit was in
on
the empty room on
Shuichi
the
to
fourth
hide with the
floor.
hat.
The culprit was preparing the seance murder they had planned.
The Persona games basically are not connected with each other, so you can just start with any. Although, if you want to play Persona 3, I suggest you start with that. That's what PJ recommended to me.
This would divert suspicion away from the culprit and whoever picked a room. To cut the cross pieces, they needed a saw. I imagine they got one from the warehouse. They were planning to cut the cross pieces in all 3 rooms. However, when the culprit was working on the middle room, the unexpected happened.
Suddenly a wild Angie appeared.
Angie walked into that room and saw the culprit making their preparations. She needed some fire for the ritual and had gone to the room for a candle.
I'd say 3 is a little lackluster in terms of
At that point,
everything.
the culprit had not finished the setup and was just cutting cross pieces. Angie might not have
Also,
concluded
yeah,
that it was
Persona
tied
5
to
is
some kind of murder
fantastic.
plan. But now that Angie had seen it, the culprit couldn't use the seesaw trick.
Wait, final
Any
boss
other person
of 3
might have just given
is
up,
ridiculous?
but not our
Oh,
culprit.
good. I started 3. I already told you my plans for it in the text. I'm about at the 50th floor.
The culprit did not want to give up on their plan and had to improvise. They wrapped duct tape around Angie's injury to stop the bleeding.
I wonder if... No, 4 Golden is only on the PSP, right? Damn it.
And carried her to a research lab.
3 is fine. I just find it a little lackluster. But then again, I did start watching 5 before playing 3, so...
While she was unconscious, the culprit hurried to tie up this loose end. But because they were in a hurry,
Wait, it
they made a
switches
crucial
weaknesses?
oversight.
Oh god, it's the Emperor fight all over
They
again.
didn't notice the duct tape had peeled off and was under Angie's body. Without that evidence, they
Actually,
would never have
Cubo,
figured out the culprit's trick.
something that you might be interested in. I'm plugging in my own games here, but yeah, I know that was my mistake.
Carrying the supplies they needed.
The Tokyo
culprit
Mirage
returned to the
Session
old
series that I'm playing on the channel right now, it's basically like Fire Emblem combined with Persona,
Locked the
because
front door from
it's made by
inside.
Atlas. So maybe give that a watch.
And took out the katana they
Don't
brought
compare it,
from
or you
their
won't like it.
lab.
Okay. Yeah.
They then stabbed Angie in the back of the neck, finally killing
I'm
her.
not even paying attention to the closing argument. We know what happened.
Then, to further confuse us, the culprit attempted to make a locked room mystery. First, they used rope from the warehouse and hung 4 effigies upside down. There were 2 reasons for this. To overwhelm the room with an occult atmosphere. And the other was the key to locking the room. The culprit stuck the katana into Kaede's effigy near the rear entrance. And spun the effigy around to twist up the rope. After enough turns, the culprit let go and headed for the rear
You know what, PJ?
door.
Why don't you join as I'm playing Persona 3? Maybe it'll give you a different... Maybe we'll make it better for each other.
Once released, the effigy began spinning, and the gold leaf katana with it. The handle of the katana then hit the sliding lock, locking the door. A difficult trick, but remember that the lock was so loose it moved at the slightest touch. The culprit also would have had the opportunity to attempt it many times. Once complete, the door was locked, but the duct tape was left behind. Perhaps the culprit noticed it, but by that point, it was too late. The room was sealed. There was no way for them to get back inside. Then, this morning, we opened up the room and discovered Angie's body. But the culprit wasn't finished. They wanted one more murder.
Is that so, Devin? Oh.
To do that, they manipulated us into performing this seance. Of the 3 empty rooms, the middle one was chosen for the seance. I was invited by Kokichi to take Kibo's place in the seance. Tenko volunteered to be the medium, but she never imagined it would get her killed. To perform the seance, the culprit claimed they needed something for Tenko.
No, Rantaro was the first victim.
A small stone that Himiko had brought from the courtyard. Tenko, at the culprit's request, bowed her head until it was touching the stone. That position was instrumental in making sure the murder went as planned. Next,
Yeah, boring
Kokichi
guy.
placed the iron cage over Tenko in the middle of the magic circle. The culprit then volunteered to drape the white cloth over the iron cage. We didn't realize it at the time, but that was a deliberate decision by the culprit. They needed to set up the murder weapon that was used to kill Tenko. While they were covering the cage with a cloth, they secretly placed the sickle. Finally, 4 of us placed the wooden statue on top of the cage. The culprit used the weight of the statue
What,
to keep
Kibo?
the murder weapon
What's
in
going on?
place. After the preparations were complete, we began the seance. In complete darkness, we each stood in one corner and sang the Caged Child song.
So I would believe that he's the ultimate avocado with
When
the
song
green hair.
finished, the soul of the dead was supposed to enter the medium. But our culprit had another plan, to commit a murder in the darkness.
I mean, even just the tip of the
Right
blade
after we started singing,
that fit through the cage was
began
enough.
making their way toward Tenko. It would have been quite difficult to do in total darkness, but our culprit had a guide. They used the lines of the magic circle drawn with salt. The culprit felt for the salt and used it to guide them along. And when the culprit reached the center of the circle, they found the floorboard that had its crosspiece cut off the night before. Then lifted up their foot and stomped down hard on the floorboard. The floorboard lifted up like a seesaw and pushed Tenko's body up toward the ceiling of the cage. Tenko was stabbed in the back of the neck by the sickle on the top of the cage.
It's a sickle, not a blade. Fit through the gaps in the cage. No, thank you, Renee. Just for...
After committing the crime, the culprit followed the salt.
I say this to everybody new that kind of pops in. No spoilers for the game, please. I'm doing this blind, so I don't know anything that goes on like past the second that you see it.
And remove the equipment used for the seance.
Oh, hey Annette. Finally switched over to YouTube.
And discovered Tenko's body. And while we were all focused on the body, the culprit picked up the sickle and dropped it under the floor through the hole in the corner of the room. Ironically, the final step of the murder was unwittingly carried out by us. The culprit had planned the murder so that we would unintentionally destroy some evidence. That evidence was the magic circle that the culprit used to navigate in the dark. However, the culprit didn't know that Kibo had taken a picture.
You're both open. Oh, okay.
Without that, we wouldn't know what changes were made to the circle. But now we know for certain, and we know the culprit drew the magic circle. Korekio Shinguchi, the ultimate anthropologist.
I'm sorry, Korekio?
Behind these murders.
That was how you pronounced his name the entire time? Please don't spam the ellipses, Kibo.
That's where my detective work leads us. It all fits.
Sweet Korekio, there are times when it's necessary to admit defeat. Admit? Yeah. Okay.
So you finally admit you did it.
Unfortunately. Yes.
What do you mean, unfortunately?
Yes. It's unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate. My one regret, my only regret, was not being able to make 100 friends.
Huh?
100 friends?
It was my dream to make 100 friends. Oh, it's so unfortunate! I was so close to 100!
What are you talking about? I do not understand a word of this.
Who gives a fuck? Let's vote for this kooky bastard and be done with this already.
I have a feeling if we use the flashback light.
Roger that! One voting time! Coming up!
The heart racing excitement as...
Yeah, I thought so.
The heart racing excitement!
As the blackened and the spotless finally face off.
It's voting time!
I'm gonna be honest, I'm not feeling so bad voting for Kyo. I don't feel so bad this time around. Oh my god, look at all these dead people.
Now then, it seems the voting has finished. Let's see the result.
And it's unanimous.
Who'll be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one?
This is true, PJ. This is true. What? Here comes the desync again. For anybody who hasn't been in these streams previously, for like the previous trial, these cutscenes will desync the sound and the visual, so I do apologize for that. Alright. Let's see. I had to retry, but... A rank! 218 coins, yes! Now the two characters you want to die are dead. What about, what's her face? Ultimate Assassin. Yeah. I got a pretty good score for all of these. Well, except this one. When I just ran out of tries. Seriously, you're correct again. Amazing! This is the third correct verdict in a row. If you manage to get 12 correct verdicts in a row, you'll proceed to the bonus round. How's this going to last that long? I think Monodem is the next one to be killed.
For now.
It's finally over.
No.
No, not yet. I still haven't heard his answer yet. Kyo, why? Why did you kill Angie and Tenko? I don't want Miu to die, actually.
Right.
Yeah, he no need to kill them both, no matter what motive he had. Motive?
Hey!
Did your motive have to do something with the transfer student who was resurrected? Even if it did, though, how did that trigger a murder?
Hey!
Don't tell me, you were actually scared of the resurrection ritual, Kaido?
Shut up!
I never said I was scared! The resurrection ritual had nothing to do with it. Nothing to do with it? Because we're friends, I'll tell you. I never once believed in the ritual. I would never kill someone over such a silly thing as that.
What?
So it has nothing to do with the motive?
Yeah?
Then why?
Yes.
For the one that I love.
There is someone that I love.
From the bottom of my heart. Someone so dear, someone I long for.
I love her with all my heart. And she loves me with all her heart.
Wait, is that his alter ego?
We vowed an endless love to each other, forever bound by fate. None can come between us. We are bound by an intense love. No matter what anyone says.
What?
Bragging about your perfect love life? Fuck you. Some of us aren't that lucky. So, to see this love of yours, you had to escape.
Don't tell me.
That's why you kill Angie and Tenko. But why did you need to kill both? If you asked if I did it to escape this place, my answer would be no.
Wonderful.
Because I have no need to escape this place. The one I love is inside. Inside?
Wait!
Don't look at me. I'm not his lover.
Yeah.
Calm down. No one would want a disgusting shit-faced bitch like you anyway.
Kersploosh!
Kersploosh? Kyo, who is it? Who's the person you love? Is it really one of us? When I say inside, I do not mean inside this academy.
You see.
I mean inside me.
Sister.
Yes. Oh my god, it actually was his sister. The one I love lives inside me. My dearest sister. Kibo, I'm giving you a warning. Don't spoil anything else. I didn't know that was a spoiler, but... Sister?
Wait!
Don't look at me, I'm not his sister.
Right?
Well, duh, if you were his sister, he would have killed himself already.
Wait!
Wait. Oh, it did? Huh. So it did. Same difference. Your sister? But didn't you say she was your lover?
Whatever is the matter.
It's not that difficult. My sister is my lover. Was it, I guess? Alright.
I loved her so deeply. And she loved me so deeply. The fact that we were siblings meant nothing to us.
Okay.
They called it forbidden love. But none could stop the love we shared. Oh, how I long for my sister's warmth. The only time I felt at peace was when I was enveloped in my sister's warmth.
Really, Danganronpa? You're gonna go there?
For my beloved sister.
That is why, for my beloved sister, I had to.
Always messing around.
You had to escape from here, right?
No.
No, I had to kill for her.
Huh?
What?
Sister.
Sister was very sickly. She was always in and out of the hospital ever since she was a child. Because of that, she didn't have many friends. She always seemed so lonely.
However,
even if I could be her little brother and her lover, I couldn't be her friend. So I thought I'd find her some friends. Friends for my dear deceased sister.
Huh?
Deceased?
Do you understand?
My sister is now a ghost. So her friend should be a ghost too, right?
For my beloved
For sister's sake, I have killed many to send her 100 friends. They were all wonderful people, worthy of being my sister's friends. What?
Incomprehensible.
It's too impossible to understand. Too impossible.
Sister.
Sister is very happy.
Yes.
Okay. Alright. Yes, Gorkio, I am very happy. Thanks to you, I'm not lonely.
What?
Could it be the lipstick is version of Kyo is?
I am Korekio's older sister.
Thank you for looking after my little brother.
What?
What the hell?
Yes.
After I lost my beloved sister, I was so distraught I nearly went mad. But sister came to save me.
I am pleased.
She visited me during one of my seances and stayed inside me.
Sister.
Now I can see her whenever I want. I'm never lonely.
Korekio.
That is wonderful, Korakio. Your love made the impossible possible.
Are you serious?
Are you serious? Is this really a spirit?
I told you.
He's just delusional. What a sad girl who can't even believe in the power of love. Okay.
Ew.
Either way, he's totally out of his mind. I mean, he killed for a dead chick. Let me look at the chat real quick. Definitely would fuck Lipstick Keo. Really, Annette? Voice actor, so familiar. Who is he? Isn't he Edward Edric from Fullmetal Alchemist or Caldio from the Pokemon? I don't know. Yufei is somewhere in there, I bet. Probably.
Well,
You said you killed a lot already, right? So it wasn't just the two you killed here?
What was that?
What? It seems like he was already crazy before he got here.
Because?
You didn't kill to escape from here. That wasn't your purpose from the get-go. You just wanted to slaughter a punch, huh?
Unacceptable.
Do not make me out to be some bloodthirsty and indiscriminate killer. I only kill girls who I think are worthy of being sisters' friends.
Huh?
Only girls? I see. So when we were deciding on who should be the medium, it would work best with a girl. You said it would work best with a girl. I spent my time evaluating all the girls here.
Wonderful.
And besides Maki and Miyu, they were all worthy. All worthy of being my sister's friends. All worthy? Hello again, commenter.
Why you?
Hey, how come I'm not included? I mean, not like I care.
Then.
Could the second victim could have been me? Tenko died in place of me?
Excellent.
Himiko would have been great, but Tenko volunteering made me so happy. Her noble, earnest heart made her a perfect friend for sister.
Wonderful.
She even infiltrated the student council to protect Himiko. Huh? Infiltrate? Really?
But...
How did you know? How did you... It was obvious to me. I've studied many people. Yes, she stood up against the darkness of the school all by herself. All for her beloved friends.
Beautiful.
I was so touched by that. Wonderful. She was the perfect friend for my sister. I can't understand why you didn't like her, Himiko. No, I was planning on having you become sister's friend too, eventually.
No way!
What? You do all that for... Wow, you did that just to kill. For you to go that far, that's pretty impressive. You were interested in the caged child, so you could use it to kill someone, right?
Let's see.
It interested me as an anthropologist, of course, but more than that.
For my
I wanted to kill for sister. I cannot deny that overpowering feeling.
Are you okay?
Kaido, you alright? Look kinda pale. Don't worry about it. Let's focus on Kyo right now. See you, Annette. Thanks for stopping by. Allow me to explain, though. I did not plan to kill both of them. I knew I would have plenty of chances after escaping this place.
However...
But Angie worked on me preparing, and I ended up killing her a different way. So I figured I might as well kill someone else, too. After all, it would be a shame to just waste the seance trick I prepared.
What is that?
You're talking like you killed her just because you could? No, not just because I could. I was sending another friend as sister.
Korakio.
You're such a thoughtful little brother, but it was bad to get greedy.
Oh dear.
You're right. Because of that, now I can't send 100 friends as sister. Do you understand now? Those were the circumstances of Korakio's crime. I do not understand. This is all too impossible for me to understand.
Why?
That right. Killing two friends for your dead sister.
But how?
That wrong. That's so wrong. Oh, don't get so worked up. There's something I learned after sister's death.
Do not worry.
Death only changes a person's form. The soul lives on as a ghost.
That's right.
Even though I'm a ghost now, I'm always by Korakio's side.
Sister.
Thank you, sister. I love you. Cut it out already. I don't understand anything you're saying. Nothing makes sense. It's not fair. Why did Angie and Tenko have to die for something so unfair? Because death is unfair!
And another.
All deaths are unfair deaths. Why do you think news stations get such high ratings when they're reporting about death? Because everyone likes unfair deaths.
Maybe.
Well, if you look at it like that, this whole killing game embodies that philosophy, right? Gifted high school students forced to play a killing game. Man, if people were watching this, they would get a kick out of it. If people were watching this? Knock off the bullshit. Only sick fucks would enjoy watching this.
You got me.
Hell yeah. If I wasn't in this killing game, I would have had so much fun watching.
So then...
The nature of this killing game is yet shrouded in mystery. But my role in it is over. I finished my explanation to you, friends.
Sister.
I think I shall go see her now. My beloved sister.
Sister.
I was unable to send her 100 friends, but at least I can see her now.
Correct.
Again now. It's alright, sweet Korkio. Come to me.
Oh.
Looks like you're already prepared. Now then, let's get started.
Punishment time!
Huh?
Punishment time?
Sister.
My beloved sister. At long last, I'll finally get to see you again.
That's right.
From now on, no one will try to stop us. We can be together without having to hide our love from others. Wait, I can't accept this. Like I said, there's no such thing as a death that can be accepted.
From an
Why do you think so many different cultures have funeral rites? Why do you think rumors of ways to resurrect the dead never cease?
Yes.
The living must find a reason, however forced to accept death when it happens. How you come to terms with death also determines how you live, yes?
What was that?
What? That was the answer I reached. How about you? How will you live your life that faces death?
I prepared a very special punishment.
For the ultimate anthropologist, Korkio Shinguji!
I shall observe.
I shall watch over you all as a ghost. As your friend, I will watch over you.
That's right.
It won't just be me, Korkio. Those who die will be watching. I'll be watching to see how you face the death of your friends.
Humanity is beautiful.
I'll be watching forever and ever.
Punishment time!
Here comes the desync. Enjoy, everybody. Korkio has been found guilty. It's time for the punishment. Cultural melting pot. Well then, looks like Kyo and his sister won't be able to reunite after all. What? No, Madame, why?
How can this
What? To think my cute little child would commit suicide. That's so cute. So freaking cute that he would kill himself just because he couldn't get along. Monotone committed suicide. Had I known this would happen, I would have been nicer to him. The only reason Monotone obsessed over getting along was that everyone bullied me, but me bullied him.
That's right.
I think the other Monocubs drove him to suicide, but not me. Hey, who's Monodam? You already forgot. That's kind of scary.
Well now.
Looks like another class trial has wrapped up with that incident, so I'm gonna take back this here Necronomicon. Seems like a waste though. You guys sure you don't want to use it? I should have brought someone back to life and added them to your roster. Shut up! How long are you gonna keep talking about that?
I told you.
Ignore him. The whole resurrection ritual was obviously a lie. He's just trying to shake us mentally to get us to panic.
What's the point?
I'm assuming you'll think another murder will happen if you do that, right? Who can say? What a waste. If none of you are gonna use it, you should let me have it. Then I could have resurrected one of my dead siblings. Which one? Well, I don't know. They were all pretty terrible, actually. Wait, did one of us die? Could have sworn it's just been the two of us the whole time.
Oh yeah.
Too bad you missed your chance to raise from the dead. That's what you get for doubting me. Too bad.
So long. Farewell.
I'm gonna be honest, I still kind of feel bad about Kyo not meeting up with his sister, but I'm sure through some paranormal bullshit that it happened anyway. You liked Mana Kid? Ugh. Even now he still talks about raising the dead.
Always messing around.
Man, this is stupid. What people believe in is up to them, but living people shouldn't have to suffer because of the dead.
Of course.
The living are more precious than the dead, no matter what. That's not something a coward like you should say. Shut up. Leave me alone. There's the one thing that this case taught me. I thought there was a god watching over us, but there isn't, after all. Not in this academy. Yeah, you're right.
You're right.
Well, that's why we have to work together, right? Face together. Our ultimate talents we have are the best weapons.
Going to do his best.
Then go to do his best to keep everyone safe. Go to want to protect everyone. But your talent is entomology. I don't want Shuichi using his ultimate talent anymore. I'm getting sick of class trials. Yeah, you're right. Your talent as assassin is way more trouble. When are you gonna use that, huh?
Okay.
I'll work hard until everyone trusts my ultimate talent. Huh?
That's right.
It may not be possible now, but I'll put in the effort so everyone can trust me. I won't run away anymore. I want to survive and escape this place with everyone. Hockey? I see. I wonder how long that'll last. What if your true calling as a killer shows? Don't underestimate her. Maki Roll's one of my sidekicks.
Got a minute?
I don't remember being your sidekick. Also, didn't I tell you to stop calling me Maki Roll? You guys must be close now. This must be the powerful bond of friendship. But I would have preferred it happen sooner, especially not after losing 7 people. You're right, only 9 people left now. What do you know? The dumbass can do basic math. That's right, 7 pieces of shit have been flushed away and only 9 remain.
Actually...
By that calculation, doesn't that make you one of the pieces?
But...
Just 9 of us.
Well, you know.
Humans are like weeds. Too numerous to count. 7 of us dead doesn't mean much in the end. That's totally what that heartless robot is thinking, right? Right? I'm not thinking that. Your blatant robophobia is simply inexcusable.
But you know...
Hey, none of us gave up, right? I know we're gonna escape. I know we're all gonna escape. I'm not gonna rely on God, spirits, or the dead.
I believe in you.
Just you guys.
Okay.
I know.
Well, of course.
You're right. Those of us who remain can start over.
Hey.
Hold up, Keyboy. Hold up. Keyboy needs to apologize to everyone for the whole student council thing. There's only one kind of apology that I'm willing to accept.
How exciting!
Take your head off and smash it on the ground with all your strength. Got that? Oh, that's an echo, isn't it?
No way!
I've never heard such an intense form of apology. Seems like everything is settled for now, even though we're missing her.
You alright?
Himiko, you okay? Anything Gonta can do to help? You can tell Gonta.
Hey!
I think we should let her have some space for now. It might be best for her.
Okay.
I remember how I felt.
Oh.
Gonta understand.
You're so dumb.
God, Himiko is such a liar.
Huh?
Because I'm a liar.
Personally, I don't think lies are exactly a bad thing. Let's face it, you wouldn't have any free will in this world if this world was compromised with just the truth. Comprised. But even then, I don't think it's good to lie to yourself, you know?
Right?
What are you saying? Think about Himiko's feelings a little bit. I only said this because I thought about it.
Because?
Himiko has been lying to herself about her own feelings, so she's been holding back.
Hey!
Huh. What are you repressing? Why are you trying so hard to hold back? What? Hold back? Yeah. Shut up, Tenko, you're dead. Tenko, Angie, I'm so lonely. So lonely without you two. I gotta survive. I still can't go to where you are. But I'm lonely. I'm so lonely without the both of you. Miko.
Damn it.
Miko cried for a long time. She cried as if she were releasing all the emotions she had bottled up inside. Before we knew it, as if lured by her doing so, we began crying. The tears we shed, I can't even describe it. We were crying about what we had been through and what was to come. Sadness, hatred, frustration, discord, anger, love, tears filled with emotion. But at the very least, they weren't tears of submission. They were tears to push us forward. After a while, Himiko finally calmed down. However...
Is she hard to carry, Gonta?
No, she's fine.
She's sleeping very peacefully.
She's all tuckered out after crying. Robots sleep well after leaking their oils too, right?
I have told you many times that I do not use oil as my fuel source.
But wow, that really surprised me. She passed out as soon as she stopped crying.
Yeah, but she looks so peaceful sleeping like that.
She probably felt better after letting it all out, don't you think? Yeah, I hope so.
Then Gonta carry Himiko to her room.
Make sure you focus real good on your back, you hear me? You'll need that focus if you want to feel her little mosquito bites poking ya!
There's no way he'd do such a thing. Gonta is a gentleman after all.
While we were heading back to the dorms, I suddenly noticed Kaido had stopped in his tracks. Kaido, what's wrong? Nothing. I just wanted to get some night air. Don't worry about me. Go on ahead.
Huh?
You sure?
Well...
Anyway, don't do something like this again, okay? If you dislike scary things, then you should have said so earlier. I thought you were sick. You worried about me? Yeah, worried about your stupidity. Still haven't warmed up to me, huh?
But
maybe not. But I feel like the walls we had are coming up down a little, you know? Perhaps those walls were her enemies. Seems like she doesn't want to wait anymore.
Got it.
Yeah, 'cause of me.
Okay.
Yeah. Welcome back, Isaac. Yeah, maybe, but you sound like you're bragging, Kaido. Like I said, I'm gonna get some fresh air before I go back. You can go on ahead.
Okay.
Sure, got it. See you tomorrow.
Got it.
Yeah, see you tomorrow. After our goodbyes, I returned to my dorm room. I didn't notice what was going on with Kaido. Oh shit.
Damn it. I don't have time to be dying. I still haven't gone into space yet. Damn it. No way am I gonna die here. No way.
Oh shit, no. Come on, don't kill off Kaido. Graveyard slot. Achievement unlocked. Present mysterious mask. Really, Devin? Too much Pepto. Really? A few days ago.
Hey there. Guess I don't have to introduce myself, huh? I get that this is probably pretty confusing seeing yourself like this.
Runtaro?
Guess I should start from the beginning. That's the way it is. Now, Monokuma probably already told you this, but just in case. This killing game will continue until there are only 2 people left. Now, the important part of that rule is that... Oh, there is one more thing. Well, the truth is, this isn't your first. Anyone who finds out who you are is gonna come for you. So watch your back. Trust no one. And never forget. You wanted this killing game, so you have to win, no matter what.
What?
No matter what.
What the fuck? Let and live. The languid world live. Wait, live and let the languid world live. Morning after the 3rd class trial. After waking up from Monokuma's announcement, I headed to the dining hall as always. Why is this music playing? Good morning, everyone. Yeah, good morning. Good morning. There's a dark mood in the air of the dining hall today. To be expected, with what we've been through. In a situation like this, I don't see how we could all possibly stay enthusiastic. Well, with 2 exceptions.
Yo!
What's wrong, bro? You're not gonna eat? If you don't eat, then go to will eat you instead, Shuichi. He'll eat me. Don't eat me my breakfast?
You know...
Speaking of Gonta, where is he? I haven't seen him this morning. He's not here yet? He's probably still sleeping. This atmosphere is heavy. Everyone's really taking a mental beating.
Hey!
You guys have no energy. You need to look alive. You're still out teenagers. Himiko.
Okay.
Your good mornings are too quiet. It's because you're quiet and you feel so down. I didn't mean you should sigh louder.
Weirdo.
I thought you'd be the most depressed out of all of us. Of course I'm depressed. This is the most depressed I've been in all my 200 million years. 200 million years! Being depressed won't help those who died in those who died rest in peace. Tango and Angie too. If I stay depressed, they won't be able to rest in peace either. So in order to make their deaths have meaning, I've decided to live my life with positivity. So anyway, please take care of the new me.
Come on, man.
You're out of breath already? You're on full speed right out of the gate.
Yeah.
But it's just like what Himiko said. Those of us left need to look to the future and live for all the other sakes.
Right?
Let's cheer up and work hard. The game is just getting started.
Huh?
Game?
Oh?
Isn't that what we were talking about? But now there's less people. I might be the next victim.
Wow.
So exciting, but I definitely don't want to die. I guess that's the same for everyone else.
Always messing around.
Saying crap like that at a time like... Just then, the door to the dining hall burst open and...
This big problem.
Everyone, this serious. Oh no. The colossal high school girl is on the other side of the wall, isn't she?
Oh.
Okay, maybe not that serious, but Gonta went to courtyard before coming here. The graffiti? Was more added to it? Yeah, more letters added.
Huh?
Not sure what it's trying to spell. The swords or maybe this world. This world is... This world is... No,
Wait.
What about the world? What does it mean? Some crazy story going on? Probably just graffiti, right? We should ignore it.
No.
No, I don't think that's a good idea.
Do you want to die?
Why? Do you want to die?
What?
Ah, right, that's just a habit of hers. But my heart skips a beat every time.
Because.
No one here takes credit for it, right? But now that more's added to it. I thought it would be this world is mine. I couldn't figure out the last word. Thank you, Kibo. It must have some meaning.
You know...
So seriously, if none of us wrote it here, this is a prank, you better speak up. But Gonta stumbled onto the writing by coincidence, right? If this was a prank, they would have done it in a more obvious spot, not in the grass. It's something more depressing than an unnoticed prank.
Oh, I see.
It's like a teddy no one wants to fondle. It could be Gonta writing it, since he was the first to find...
Gonta never do that?
Gonta never make trouble for everyone. It's ungentlemanly. What is that writing? Hold on. This world is mine. That makes sense. More and more gets added. Who's doing it? What does it mean? Well, I don't really get it, but maybe it's some kind of clue.
Well done.
Thanks for the report, Gonta. Gonta's just glad to help.
Oh yeah.
Gonta wants to help, even little. Tell Gonta if you need help with something, okay?
Okay.
Okay, I got it. I'll let you know if I want you to punch someone. No, you don't get to tell Gonta what to do anymore.
Gonta.
Yeah, Gonta learned lesson after insect meet and greet. Boring. Oh, my ears are burning. Are you guys talking about me again? You must love me. Are you getting dizzy from the face I make when I concentrate really hard?
Actually,
Your face. It always stays the same, doesn't it? Never mind that. You guys are probably eager for it, right? My prize, that is. Right? You guys can't leave without getting a prize right now, right? That's what I thought, so I brought a prize. Oh, it's only Monophony saying it now.
Rise and shine, Earth sign.
What's an Earth sign? Oh my, forgetting your catchphrase is like the kiss of death for a mascot, you know? Because I'm a mascot, get it? That wasn't even a joke. There was no setup, no punchline, no nothing. By the way, who's this pink stuffed pig and why is she talking to me?
Right now, you're on the threshold of an amazing.
Donatello's head is busted. One solid whack should make him remember.
Ouch! Where am I? Where's Kaoru?
Your character's completely different now.
Pops, my family, and you. Thank you for loving me.
Come on, remember already.
They're so freaking cute.
They're so adorably fascinating. I could watch them forever.
No.
Had about enough of them.
Hey.
Give us some loving too. I want my reward already. When did you get so friendly with Monokuma, Kokichi?
Now then.
Okay, the prize this time is...
Ta-da! The legendary Levy Stone, the priceless Octo Brush, and a card key, which just so happens to be the motive too.
Motive?
Hey.
Did you just say motive?
Yeah.
Yep, this mysterious card key